Careful out there, collective, or you just might blow up your dreams here in Aries season. Oh, and welcome to this collective reading. Taking some of that lovely pine pitch essence. You may just blow up your manifestations this week if you're not careful. Perhaps this is a lesson we've been learning in general, that things we believe in, things we think, patterns we have, maybe kiboshing, blowing up. They are like the detonator to our dreams, our manifestations getting blown up out of the water. And something that goes with this is the essence of doubt. Doubt is a detonator. 111 on the timer. Another reader I was listening to was talking about the 8 fears in Buddhism, and one is a fear of demons. Is really just is in many ways doubt in our ability to overcome the inner demons, the devils, the binds. So calling in angel spirits and guides. 151 on the timer. What do we need to know, see, and hear about doubt? About doubt getting in the way of our manifestations. Perhaps the very life we desire. And I'm sitting here looking at a little cotton-tailed rabbit on my back porch, which indicates this opportunity for fertility, to grow something, to nurture something. And he's also eating seeds on the deck, which is about remember to nourish and nurture yourself. And what are you? Excuse me, nourishing yourself with? Deep breath in. Hold at the top. All the way out. Let it out. Tickled, Mr. Bunny Rabbit. Misses. There's a Mr. and a Mrs. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Drawing from the Language of Light deck. Language of Light. Final card. Awakening. Yes. Another level of awakening. Awakening to where we may be holding ourselves back, where we may be letting doubt get in the way. Awakening to another truth. A truth about abundance, fertility, nourishing ourselves. Mr. Rabbit. And number 2, really seeing that like your second. For some of you, this is your second big awakening. This Aries energy is really churning up that Kundalini, 432 on that timer. Churning up that Kundalini energy, the fire in the gut, that creative source, power. Some call it the sexual power, the sexual energy. The number 30, and there is only light. Going with a fear of demons, of devils, is a presence of doubt. Remember that there is only light, and that which has yet to have had the light shone upon it, being revealed from within it. I'm being reminded of an epiphany that someone brought to me, that the angel of death only wears a black cloak, because if you were to see underneath it, it would be dazzlingly, blindingly bright and brilliant. There's only light. Can you meditate on the light in you and enlighten up here? Connecting through the soul star there, becoming that pillar of light. And also seeing the light coming out from the shoulders there. Just balancing our ability to sit in a place of power, of truth, of grounded purpose. Light beings. The light beings are working with you at this time. Hearing Arcturians, Palladians, Lyrans. So I was sitting in meditation, and I was also receiving the fire horse energy. And I'm gonna go ahead and say the fire horse is a unicorn in my book. Yeah, I mean, can't you be? The light beings helping Mother Earth here, assisting us in raising the frequency, raising the oscillation rate of her living state to 5th, 6th, and 7th dimensional frequencies. Now the light beings have their focus on us. They are watching this awakening happening on Mother Earth. And they are hearing the soul songs that are being sung by this collective and more. Light workers, light beings, you are extensions of that source energy. Light workers, star seeds, way showers. Sing your soul song. I had a song come through too, but it's not coming. Other signs are also bumblebees and yellow finches. Healing. I'm hearing the healing has already happened. The healing is helping you awake, that you've gone through, is awakening you to more light, is awakening you to your connection with these light beings. There's so many animals right now outside. Healing. And then number 5. Yeah, big changes. You've been through a lot of change because of your ability to, as you're choosing to meditate, you choose to connect to that soul song. You may be 41. But as we connect, we receive the healing. When we do the work, as we bring light into the shadows, as we work with the light beings, and we allow in the divine feminine. The divine feminine energies are strong at this time. That fire inside. You could say, Aries energy is very masculine, very, can be conflictual, Mars, but embraced with divine feminine energy, that softness, the receptiveness within. Aries can remember that what he thinks about, what he involves himself in, they involve themselves in, because Aries Masculine doesn't mean man or woman. Feminine doesn't mean woman or man. We all have masculine, feminine energies. And you're remembering that you already know how to manifest. Did you know you've been manifesting the whole time? You've just been manifesting things you don't want. You've been manifesting the same reality over and over again. Abraham Hicks talks about this and how, manifesting heaven on earth here, 7th dimension, bringing heaven down to earth, bringing the 7th dimensions and above and beyond into this earth plane of existence. You're choosing to manifest your soul song, the song your soul sang when it came here to be a part. You're remembering that you're always manifesting, that you've always manifested exactly what it is you focus on. Where your energy goes, your attention goes, your energy flows. 11:11 on the timer. And so that is how your nose knows where your attention goes, and where your attention goes is where your manifestation grows. From the magic of unicorns, what do we need to know, see, and hear? What do we need to know, see, and hear? Okay, flipping over. The cosmic sapphire. Act with honor and integrity. It's time to speak your truth. Where have we not been speaking our truth? Where are we ready to speak your truth? No shame. We all go through cycles, sometimes again and again. Number 33, cosmic sapphire. We've seen 11:11, 333, 11:33. Yeah, the sapphire ray, throat chakra, hearing, truth, balancing our ability to give and receive authentically in our own truth. And first out here was the cosmic ruby. That's fun because that flipped out right away with the cosmic sapphire. How amazing. So grounding in our truth here. Ruby red and the energy of the root chakra. But beyond that, the cosmic ruby helps us practice cosmic mastery to bring ground in peace, to ground in this manifestation of heaven on earth, of a light world, a light, cities of light. So bright it's never night. Practice cosmic mastery. Be a peace ambassador. Yeah, spreading the healing that you've brought into your own. I feel like this collective, as I've been through the readings and working with you guys, this energy that comes up in all these daily readings, throat chakra has been really important. You guys have a lot of important things to say, and people who carry divine messages and carry messages from spirit, messages that others need to hear, often, well, spiritually preyed upon, you could say, attacked. Refreshing oasis. Nurture yourself and gather your strength. Yeah, I'm hearing you getting ready to spring forward like the arrow off the bow, or the shot out of the slingshot. 1441 as a reflection there. We have a 41 card. Yeah, soul song. Yeah, your soul song is a reflection of the healing and the light you came here to bring. Nurture yourself, refreshing oasis. Take time to sit down and connect with your personal unicorn as well. Unicorns reminded me to ask you guys to be connecting with your personal unicorn. Cobblestone streets, tropical heat, got palm trees, even unicorns, you know, and donkeys, even the mule, even the workhorse in the background, even unicorns. Our guides need time to rest. Take some time to connect with the divine feminine. Ask the divine feminine to show you how this reigns true, that there is only light. And remember your intentions. Where energy goes, attention goes, energy flows. So be pure with your intentions. Intend from the heart to be the peace ambassador, to be a bringer of this rising divine feminine energy, the divine mother. Yeah, surrender your ego. We remember more about our true soul song. We can hear our soul song better when we let go of the ego and remember that we are more than the ego. We are light beings, extensions of source energy. We are more than this physical body. When we came forth into this physical body, not all of you came forth. Part of you stayed with source, knowing that one day you would return to reunite as your own divine twin flame. I see the twin flame journey myself not as two people being split apart and come together as one soul split into two people, but which is very possible that's a thing. I personally not aligned with it, but twin flame as the divine feminine, divine masculine within, yes. Pool of Christ light. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. Yeah, pure intentions to spread love, to remember that there is only light and love, and everything else is a forgetting of that. 28. White flowers, butterflies, golden butterflies, and the moon's energy. Yeah, we're coming into a new moon in Aries. A fantastic time to plant seeds for the moon cycle ahead, what you want to grow between now and 6 months from now when we have the full moon in Aries, which would make it September. Pool of Christ light. Open your heart. When you open your heart, you remember, you open up more intuitively. Yeah, I once asked someone how to see more clearly through the third eye, you know, when you close your eyes and you look into that view screen. The answer was to look from your heart. Look through the eyes of your heart and know that freedom, the freedom of truth. Truth will set you free, I'm hearing. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. Cosmic Sapphire and the freedom of truth. Emphasizing that you have a truth to share that others need to hear, that young people need to hear, that different walks of life and people need to hear. As light workers, starseeds, way showers, you bring this rainbow ray. But as all of humanity carries that rainbow, that differentiation, that personality, even, not the ego, which we're trying to make less significant here. Yeah, the freedom of truth and the confidence, the clarity, Can you open your heart and communicate honestly? Set yourself free. Why don't you, babe? 'Cause you don't really love me. You just keep me hanging on. Creative solutions. Spirit is suggesting you find creative solutions at this time. Maybe to deal with some pesky squirrels. You can give them their own little place to eat if they're getting into your bird feeder. The Hope Diamond. We've got the diamond ray here at the center. And again, the unicorn, the energy of the moon. This golden disc. Golden portal. You're at a golden portal. This new moon is a golden portal. Opportunity where it would serve you to think outside the box, to view things from a higher perspective. And all this energy of meditating, meditate on a higher perspective. Where can you see more, bring more light into the situations that we may be dealing with or looking at in the world? It's time to be a beacon, a light bearer, light bringer, way shower, star seed. Light the way for others. This is your only mission. How you do it is up to you. Yeah, the dove. And then again, we've got the youngins. And even our guy here in the wheelchair. Welcoming all walks of people, all types of people. People in all different types of situations. Came here to light the way for others, to show what's possible, that you can overcome doubt. As we're here talking about doubt in this reading, surrendering the ego. Doubt is connected to our ego, connected to control and trying to figure things out, connected to a lack of faith and a lack of trust. 2222 on the timer as I look up, and that all the things that when we have them, confidence, trust, faith, curiosity, courage, 2244, it's that those are the connections with ourself, 22, that builds the foundations to open the doors to cosmic mastery. What do we need to know, see, and hear from some classic Rider White tarot cards? What do we need to know more here about being a beacon? What kind of doubt are we facing here? This self-saboteur energy. Me dancing with the devil of doubt. Yeah. Getting divinely clear as I see the Queen of Swords. We'll get back to her. Final cards. Well, I can't show her all the way, but we got the Star card. I'll cover up her parts. You're seeing the hope. You're a bearer of hope and healing. Yeah, the healing card. Yeah, you came here to sing your soul song, to bring in this light of the cosmos. This energy of the cosmic sapphire. You may feel connected to the ruby ray, to the sapphire blue ray, to blue fire, blue light. Aquarius energy with the star. Also Archangel Gabriel and Raphael with healing and messenger. The messages that come from water. And even the energy of alchemy here. Age of Aquarius. And under the star card we have the Empress and the Queen of Swords. You're being asked to embody some clarity, perhaps the very clarity you may have gained from this reading. Know that this is your energy, and the Empress can embody any of the queens. So you're being asked to clear your mind, to keep your mind clear, to stay grounded and connected with the Emperor, Empress, to remember they are divinely connected with the crown of stars. The scepter, you have the tools, you have the connection to your personal power. And to also nurture yourself, to be easy, to tap into this divine feminine energy with the feminine sign of the woman, the feminine. Yeah, lots of all 4 cards. Underneath the deck have gorgeous woman, 9 of Pentacles, the bringer of goods, the merchant of miracles. Ooh, I like that. Merchant of miracles. The 9 of Pentacles, the merchant of miracles. This is the opportunity. This is the golden doorway, golden seed. Kind of seeds, you know, the seeds in the bird feeder, the seeds the bunny rabbit was eating out back when we started the reading. Now there's a bird on her finger, perhaps working on. Morning dove just came in to say hi. Working with, working with birds, getting birds to come and eat from her hand. In a way that's like a beacon for food. Can you get other people to eat from what it is you have to offer? The seeds of light, the seeds of hope, the seeds of peace. Light bearers, you are seed bearers. Star seeds came to seed your light, to seed hope and healing, to be transmuters, alchemists, temperance. Yeah, you're in a place of transformation, awakening to the abilities, awakening to your psychic abilities, awakening to your personal power more and more. It's time to find clarity and surrender your ego, to take that energy you give to doubt and turn it into opening your heart to miracles, to the merchant of miracles. Yeah, call on Aphrodite to help open you up this energy of the 9 of Pentacles. Remember your strength, especially when we call in manifestations, when we call in anything big, even if it's something small. It's going to take strength. It's going to take courage. And remember your infinite potential. Courage to overcome negativity, the self-saboteur. 9 of Pentacles, this is the perfect card. This is the self-saboteur. This is the negative cycles, the mindsets, going through the ringer of the rods, being wrung out in the laundry of our own doing. Oh, underneath, yeah, we've got these figures, sword playing. It's disturbing. It means your foundations are disturbed. When your mind is disturbed, the soil is disturbed. When the receiver, when the top of the tree is disturbed, typically the roots are disturbed. 3 of Wands. Choosing to move forward, a place of celebration. You've made a choice recently, and Spirit's asking you to have the courage to keep walking towards it, to know that the seeds you've planted are growing and you're ready to plant more. You've been being offered an opportunity to walk through a wider doorway, a wider perspective, to view things from a higher perspective. Think outside the box. Meditate. Keep putting in the reps. Yeah, meditate. Co-create. Have faith. Believe. Go for a run. Move this energy. Do something creative. Sing, draw, paint, jump. Love, leap for joy. Whatever you can do to clear your mind and, hush that ego, or make the ego your heel. How can you have your ego work for you? Perhaps, what creative ways can we get our ego to work for us? To surrender it to our higher mind. Trust that our higher mind can instruct our ego, our personality, to show up in a passionate way, in a curious way, as we're curious about how things are going to grow. Don't try to control things, but allow this creative energy to flow. Page of Wands. It's tapping into your creative energy. Yeah. Celebration. This is a time to celebrate. Celebrate how far you've come. To celebrate the choices you've made that have got you here. To celebrate your truth. To celebrate the manifestation already being here. One of the best things you can do, opposite of doubt, is to believe that the manifestation has already occurred. The foundations have already arrived. We may even be calling in marriage here. Divine union. This, to me, is twin flame union. Masculine and feminine comes together. But then this can also indicate a marriage proposal, as it represents the Hopa standing under the pillars. Celebrating because we found our kingdom, we found our path to home. That Four of Wands energy too can also be knowing what it is we want to manifest. Ooh, last card out, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Got lots of wands out here. Aries. We've got air energy, a little bit of water, but mostly earth and fire. Interesting. With some air. We are approaching Taurus season. We're approaching an earth sign. 3333 on the timer. Amazing. So our underlying card here is the Cosmic Sapphire with the number 33. Look at that. Can't make this unicorn poop up. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Aphrodite. Kuan Yin. The Green Tara. All represented here in different ways. Also that Cosmic Ruby. Mary Magdalene. And the Rose Grid. Oh, and of course, there's a little rabbit down here representing the fertility, the fortuitousness of this energy. Will you choose to sit in the energy of the peace ambassador, bringing peace to Other Earth, to do what you came here to do, to bring light, to plant seeds of light and love and hope? 3444 on the timer. To align in body, mind, and soul and create new foundations for all who are ready to know, see, hear, feel, and flow. Queen of Pentacles. Be a beacon, be an inspiration. Nurture yourself with refreshing oasis, and be a peace ambassador. You got this. I'm rooting for you. Maitre d' of miracles, or merchant of miracles. I love it. On that note, I hope you find your miracle. Hope you find your wish fulfillment, or at least first stepping stone moving forward. Your essence brings presence to these readings, and your presence brings a magnificent essence that these readings would not have if it wasn't for you tuning into this video. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I love you, and namaste.